when I was around 15, I got annoyed at this guy, call him Bob, and jokingly called him Death in front of others after he kept saying what to all of my jokes. Then someone mentioned out loud that Bob actually has hearing loss and wears an aid. How do you feel about that?
So you made fun of him for his hearing, and then felt bad
Yeah.
because you did so.
Yeah, because like she she just thought like maybe he just wasn't listening or something, or he just wasn't picking up very quick on it. But he actually was hard of hearing.
Okay, well, I feel like in that type of situation that I feel like if someone is hard of hearing, don't even if somebody's like talks funny or all that, just make sure they know it's a joke because lots of people do take that type of stuff seriously. I mean, me being a redhead and all, people like give me they mess with me a lot about it, but it's never like serious where I want to go home and like cry or be
Or
get
just
the downs.
stick razor blades up your ass.
I mean, if that's what you're into, man, we don't judge.
Yeah, I mean, like, as long as you're doing it for,
A good
like,
cause. If you're doing it for
yeah.
charity, that's all that matters.
So, I know you had a situation like this with someone that was blind.
Oh, let's not talk about it.
I
No.
think, I think we should.
Okay, so I've known one of my friends for 6 years and her family for 6 years. And I've always been really good friends with them, and they've always been just amazing people to me. So, what happened was I've never noticed that her little sister happened to be blind in one eye. And I remember specifically talking to her after hanging out with them for a night. And I'm like, dude, what the F bomb is wrong with your eye? And they didn't take it in offense because they obviously knew I didn't know. But it just happened. And the sister got a little mad at me, but I was like, I honestly didn't know. Don't hate me forever. I still love you guys. And they're like, it's all right. We get it. And it was honestly a really awkward situation, but we made it better.
So, I haven't had any issues like that where like, people have actually had problems after me making fun of it. Uh, but I think most of the people that do have these problems have probably heard it before, and most of them are understanding.
Yeah.
But as soon as you find out, you definitely need to
Yeah, I
apologize
did that.
and
I
feel
definitely did
horrible.
apologize because that was really messed up of me. But so next, I was buying clothes and I saw my dad paying. So I quickly ran over to the cash register and threw my clothes on the table. My dad looked at me and I then saw it wasn't my dad. I quickly ran away and I left my clothes there. What's your outlook on this?
So, I haven't had a situation like that. So I'm gonna cut straight to the advice part of this. Um, there's a Vine that went around and it was pretty popular. And at that moment, I would use that Vine
I don't know what that fine is.
because
You're not my dad! You also hear something! Ugly ass fucking noodle!
I would use that and I'd just fucking run. I feel like you did the right shit right there. I don't know if there's anything else you could have done. That's just fucking awkward as shit. But I haven't had any situations like that. I've walked up to people in stores and stuff and thought they were people, but I've never. I always try to make sure it's them, cause I'm living that generic white lifestyle, so everybody fucking looks the same. So you gotta make sure. All right, don't go whipping your dick out thinking it's your girlfriend and then realize it's actually your dad. I mean, it'd be really bad if your dad and girlfriend looked the same,
I
but
mean, I
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
what type. I
judge.
don't know what type of women you like, but
But like, I mean, people like different stuff.
I mean, we don't
So
judge. We don't judge here.
yeah. So have you had a situation like that?
I would have to say I have. I have gone up to a random person and I'm like, "Dad, can I get this?" And it was like a Power Ranger toy when I was little. And the guy looked at me and I was like, "Oh, you're not my dad. You're not my dad."
Man, you did that Vine impression on point.
You're not my dad.
I'm not my dad.
I feel like yours sounds a little too, I want to be a child that needs to find their dad.
Well,
Get your impressions down, boy.
point. Alright, so that one was a little short. I mean, that's like, I feel like that's your own fault, honestly. If you go up and you're, like, trying to do shit, you could have, like, probably chilled out a little. But, I mean, to each their own.
Each their own. Teach? Teach. It's teaching.
No, it's to each their own.
Whatever floats your boat.
You never heard that?
No, Dad.
To each your own, or to each their own, is like,
I always thought it was to teach their own, but whatever.
no, it's to each. Why would teach? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, teach. Teach, like you're teaching them, like teach their own.
Yeah, but like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't go with like.
I feel like you're just stuck in your ways. Oh my god, the guy touched me. Okay, next one. That's all I got. That's all the ones I found. I'm too Audi to get more.
Alright, no matter how much I try, I can't change it. All I want is to be happy, and this is preventing my happiness. Every guy I fall for is either straight, or I'm just so terrible that they don't say they're gay just to spare my feelings. I know that this will continue throughout my life. It's not fair. Why do I have to be gay?
This one? This one, I feel like it's, I mean, I know lots of people say, oh, I was born with it, or, I don't know, they say a lot of different things, but I feel like you just kind of have to, if that's what you chose, or, I wouldn't say chose, but if that's how, if that's how the cards were dealt to you, I feel like you just have to work with them, because there's not much you can do about it, in all honesty.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't know. This person said, "Why do I have to be gay?" But you don't really have to be anything. If you really are having so many troubles with relationships, you could just not have one.
I mean, no one wants to be alone, though.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be gay. You don't have to do this. Just because you like guys doesn't mean you can't like girls too. That's what I'm going with. And the second thing I gotta say is your attitude is shit. Like, saying that nobody will like you, and if you go out with no confidence, people aren't gonna like you. You're gonna be awkward and shy, and you're just gonna be hard to talk to. Why would somebody want to talk to you if you're like that? You gotta definitely get an attitude change.
You need to get an attitude adjustment. Go see a doctor for that. You need to go get help.
And that's probably a lot easier said than done.
I'm
but
sure it
I
is.
know it's possible because I've done it. I don't know if you have, but I've done it. And
I would have to say I do have anger problems. I need to figure out some type of chill.
I have been able to solve my anger problems. I will talk about one
doing?
of my
Spaghetti
awkward
meatballs or-
situations.
Do it.
Someone's getting some meatballs in their mouth, so we'll
Austin.
take a break.
Oh, is my dad yelling at me? Oh, hi, Dad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay, resume. Meatballs in my mouth.
All right, but I don't know. I feel like it's whatever. You just
I'm
need
bad.
to change your
I'm
attitude.
bad. I'm really bad. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, change your attitude.
If you look around, like, I hate to say this, but this is what always made me feel better when I was younger, and I just didn't have any hope in my eyes. I just didn't see anything happening. Is I would look out on the street sometimes. I'd see a very unattractive person with another very unattractive person.
And you would laugh your ass off. No, that's fucking
Yes,
rude.
but at the same time, it's the fact that they were able to find love. So that means anybody could. Anybody.
Do you want to stretch it that
And-
far?
If you're sitting there and you're like, oh, nobody will love me and stuff, you're probably looking at some very attractive people and you're thinking, wow, I will never get a person like that. So maybe you gotta check your standards, and maybe the person that is meant for you has been in front of you the whole time, and you just need to figure that out. But there is somebody for everyone. And I mean, everybody has their weird kinks, and there's got to be at least one person out of 9 billion that has one too. So
I'm pretty sure it's like 7 billion.
it's yeah, but I was close enough.